here, y'all. Here in Madison. We're here in Madison.
Not gutsy enough to say anything, though. He rolled his eyes directly.
We are live here in the heart of the liberals. The belly of the liberals. Right here, look. Look where we at. Look where we at, everybody. In the belly, y'all. This is like Austin, Texas. Right here. The soy boys are over here. We got dirt.
What do you think about soy boys?
Soy boys, man. They need some protein. Look at this. We right here. We in the belly. Soy boys.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, did you see your name called already? Trigger liberals already.
Is that right? Teacher.
That trigger. Call me a fucking idiot. You see that? They love the trigger. He just called me a fucking idiot. He's triggered. Ain't been here for 5 minutes and the liberal got triggered. There we go.
You said fucking idiot.
Yeah, fucking idiots. Look at him.
There's an A in there, too.
Like, dang it. It triggered. Triggered soy boys. Triggered. Triggered soy boys. Look at this. We're right here in the belly, in the heart.
Where is the,
We in the cave. Right here. We are in here. Look at the soy boys right here. Look at this. The soy boys are right there. Look at this. Triggered. Look at this. We're right here in Madison. It's just like Berkeley. Right here. We're looking. We're over here. Hi, y'all doing? That's right. Socialism sucks. Socialism will not work. Communism will not work. Go ahead and ask China. It will not work. Communism does not work. We're right here. We're looking out for the soy boys. Look at this mushroom with the soys. We're here. Yes, we are here. Dude called me a fucking idiot. I want to interview that dude that called me a fucking idiot. Triggered. Triggered.
I think they're stepped right there. Last year. Yeah, last year right over. This
Where?
is the shortest way around.
Where's the commies at? Looking for the Antifas. Right over here by the farmer's market. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? We're live here in Madison, Wisconsin. So make sure everybody share this. Y'all in for a treat today. Live from Facebook and YouTube. Right here. We're over here. We're getting close to our destination. We're almost here. Yeah, all you gotta do is say hi to them, they get triggered. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta call the name, but I say hi to them, they call me a fucking idiot. That's what they do. How y'all doing? Triggered. See? You say hi to them, they just look at you and stare at you. They're right here. Triggered. They are triggered. Come on, I'm looking for the Antifas. Where are the Antifas at? Right over here. I'm looking for Antifa. Where are they? Hello. They just stare at you like they got an eye problem. Liberals got a staring problem. That's what they do. They have a staring problem. Huh?
She said somebody's fucked up. I don't know.
Who said I'm fucked up?
Maybe not you, but this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing? Pretty good. Good to see y'all over here.
Glad to be here.
This is MAGA country.
We're from Ohio.
Ohio. Yeah, you know, Ohio in the house. Good to see y'all.
This is DJ.
Hi, DJ. Mo.
Hey, Mo. What's going on?
What's good, homie?
How you been?
Pretty good. Long time. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Keeping busy?
Yeah. Somebody just called me a fucking idiot over here.
Oh.
I'm loving it. I don't say that hi to them to call me a fucking idiot.
All right.
That's all they do.
Because they're winners.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I need to take a sip.
Fucking losers.
So last time there was like a full band right over there and shit. There was like a whole. Does anyone else remember that?
What's that?
Last year when this same thing went down, there was like the leftists had a full band all right over there, and like there was a whole crowd. You weren't here last year? Or no?
Yeah, they had. Didn't
No,
they have like
I think last time I was here was 2 years ago.
I don't know if they had.
Yeah.
They were set up pretty deep by this time last year.
Right. Yeah.
So
Good to see everybody over here, y'all. How you
Yeah,
doing?
you too.
good yourself.
Pretty good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. We over here, y'all. We fighting over here, man. We the last one standing over here, y'all. We got 2020 coming up over here. Really soon. It's really soon.
Yeah. Almost a year to the day.
That's right.
Coming up.
Where are the Antifa at? Antifa, I've been looking for you. Want to have a word with you guys. Last time I was up here, they was blowing a horn all in my face.
Yeah.
What's going on, Tim, all the way in Michigan, Ohio? Yeah, what's up? You got Tim in the house. Hey, you said, where's your Antifa girl? Yeah, I'm looking for the Antifa girl, man. She was cool, actually. She gave me a hug. Hey, what's good, man?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Good to see you.
Welcome back out. Welcome
Yep.
back out.
Yeah. Glad to be back out. Glad to be out here. Glad to be out here. Where's everybody at? Where we doing it? Real over here. Look, I'm walking by the belly of the liberals. Right here. Right here. What's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Good to see you.
You.
All right.
You guys here for or against?
Pretty much for.
Four.
Anti-Antifa. I'll tell you that.
We're anti-Antifa.
That's mostly my objective as well. So.
This is MAGA country.
They were just over there a few minutes ago, and as we walked toward them, they ran away.
Okay. They went that way?
Yeah, they went down around the corner. They
Okay.
had a few flags and stuff with them.
Let me go check them out. Let me go cover this. News coverage. I am looking for the Antifa. There they go. There they go. There they go. Hey, what's going on? All right. Weird over here. Weird over here. We walking around. Live. Got the Antifas over here. How y'all doing, Antifas?
How you doing, Mo?
Pretty good. Hey, they know my name and everything.
Sure do.
Hey, good to see y'all, Antifas. Can you shake my hand?
Of course.
Much love to your Antifas. Y'all keep on. Look at this.
You
Yeah.
need hand warmers? It's cold out.
Oh, no, thank you. See, man, that's the nicest Antifa I've ever seen.
They're all so nice. You just gotta get to know us a little.
Yeah. Last time I was out here, I hugged the Antifa. I took a picture and everything was cool.
Does that mean I get a hug?
You can get a hug, Antifa. Look at this. Look at this. I hugged the Antifa. Look at this. I don't come here to incite no violence.
No, us either.
I don't come here to incite no violence. See?
We just come. We got food over there. If you want some food.
Man, I got some food over here. What y'all got over here?
Gotta feed the people. We got some chili.
Oh, y'all some chili. That smells good. I just ate too. Ooh, I smell like pizza over here.
Cook the pizza right there.
Yeah.
Well, tell your friends. If anyone needs food, if anyone needs hand warmers, if anyone needs any medical attention, come find us.
All right, see the Antifa. They cool over here, man. Look, they nice over here. They over there peacefully protesting. And that's what it's all about. All
Take
right.
care.
All right, you take care. See? We over here. Damn, that's scary. They know my name, too. Damn. So we over here. It's freezing. Yeah, they offer me some hand warmers. There we go. These Antifas know my name. How's everybody doing over here? But we finna have a good time over here. See, I didn't go in and incite no violence.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
No water.
Dang.
There is a water.
Them Antifas know my name. Hey, Mo. I'm like this.
Nice to meet you,
Good
Joe.
to meet you. All right.
You're in this situation. One person shoots. I just watched your video the other day on Facebook.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man.
Yeah, I shared a bunch of them from last time, from you and
I think that's where I saw
all
them.
my buddies. They were thinking about
Yeah.
I mean, when you stop and think about it,
Them Antifas would have gave me a hug. They're like, hey, Mo. Like,
They must not have had enough money to pay more this year.
yeah.
set place where things happen. Not saying you have every right.
We over here, y'all. We just over here just standing up for our country.
Here,
Standing up for the people. That's what we're doing.
Just listen to Hollywood.
We're standing up
Hollywood, that's real life.
for the
You're
people.
defending yourself,
Because we are for the people.
family.
Or a third party.
And we got the libertarians over here.
Comes into your house.
We got the libertarians over here, right here, right here. I vote libertarian. We right here. We got the libertarians over here. Libertarians in the house. We got the libertarians in the house. How you doing? How you doing, sir? How you doing, man? You remember me? Oh yeah, you look familiar. I remember you. Huh?
I don't think you do know.
I seen you somewhere. I mean, hey. Well, you're a libertarian, huh? Do you support Trump? You like, eh? Cat got it done. Look at y'all.
You're doing the right thing. Eye contact.
Right here.
Representatives too. I want reason.
Dude, that's crazy. These Antifas know my name. It's like everywhere I go, the Antifas know me. But everybody knows I don't walk around inciting violence. Hey, what's going on? Pretty good. How you doing?
Tom needs to talk to you.
All right, all right.
All right, he's up.
Hey. All right, I'm gonna go back up here. Top left. The top left. We right here in the Capitol, right here. We're at the Capitol. Yeah, that guy's not smoking right here. Hey, how you doing?
Right here. Look like you got beat up or something, buddy.
Yeah, I was over there by the Antifas and stuff, just talking to them.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, they all know me. Like, what's up, Mo? How you doing? Like, hey, what up? Hey, yeah.
Did you tell them they're on the wrong side to come back home?
Yeah, they never was on the talk. They offered me some chili and all. They gave me a hug. It was cool with me, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I said, I ain't trying to cite violence with y'all. Y'all can peacefully protest.
All right.
You know?
Right.
That's what I believe in. Free
Yeah,
speech.
absolutely.
You know, y'all want to go down and blow y'all horns?
You can
Fine.
even change your mind and come fly an American
Yeah.
flag.
Come on. Y'all can hang out with us. But I want to have this conversation with them later on. I can't wait.
It's America. You can change your mind.
That's right. America. Oh, America, you're beautiful.
What's up, Mo?
What's going on, brother? Hold on, I got my hammer in my hand. Good to see ya.
Good to see you, buddy.
All right, good to see all y'all. All my peeps up here. I was in there talking to the soy boys over there.
How's it going, my brother?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good.
All right, all right. We over here. Look where we at. There go Tom in the house. We got Tom in the Heezy.
What's going on?
Pretty
Freeman
good.
Report. Which way am I facing here?
You can face him right here. Freeman Report.
Freeman Report. If you're not out here, get out here. That's right. If you can get out here, come out here. We'll be out here for a little bit.
Yeah. I was just talking to Antifa. They're like, hey, bro. I'm like this. Oh, snap. They all know me, the Antifas.
They do.
They're the same one that travel.
Because he rolls around town. What's up, guys?
Hey, pretty good. How you?
Good to see you.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good. All right. right.
Something loaded off of the.
Yeah. Smarter country. Hold on, put this in the garbage. Woo-hoo. Hey, everybody. Hey, brother. What's good? All right, good to see everybody. Look at this. Got my wonderful people over here. We're live here. All right.
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing?
You know, going.
All right, good to see everybody. Look at this. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. We everywhere. Make sure everybody share this. Let's get this go viral. Show that how we make a difference over here. You dig? We are in here. Look at this. All right, got the American flag. This is our flag. This is our flag. This land is your land. This is my land. This is our land right here. All right, what's up? Love the hat over there. The camouflage MAGA hat right here. The camouflage. This is MAGA country. You know what? Ask Jussie Smollett. He said this is MAGA country. He went to Chicago and said this is MAGA country.
Strange people. You think his last name? Fine. Yeah. They're not coming.
Them Antifas have been trolling me, them Antifas. They've been trolling me crazy. All the Antifas know my name, man. It's like the same one that travel like him. Like, whoa. They actually put a list on Facebook like the top 10 trolls. They put me up in there. Because I do be trolling. They love it. Yeah. I hugged on the Antifa. Like, hey, give me a hug. I gave the hug to Antifa. I said, they offer me food and everything. There's some chili over there making it. I might go over there and eat the chili with the Antifas over there when we're done. Because I want to show them that we don't incite violence. They're young. They have the right to go ahead and protest. You know, I believe in peacefully protesting, even if I disagree with it. What's going on? Pretty good. How you doing?
Another beautiful day.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's right here. Welcome, everybody. Look at this. Hey, MAGA country. What's up?
Ohio.
Ohio in the house. Midwest. Right here. Look at this, man. Look at this. Protect the Second Amendment. No red flag laws. Look at this, man. How you doing over here?
Well, yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I can't complain. And I won't complain. And we won't complain. What's going on? Your choice, gun owners. Yeah, see, these soy boys always say, my body, my choice with this. But look at your choice. Gun owner right here. Victim? No. Choose not to be a victim. It's right here. This is how we doing it. This is how we do it. And so, we are on here. We are in here. All right. All right.
Yeah.
We're over here, y'all. We're over here. We rocking it. We're going to rock this place. We're going to turn this place upside down. We're going to turn it inside out. And we're going to do it. And we're doing it. Live here in Madison, Wisconsin. That dude, that libertarian over there. People are so angry. Why so angry? Why so angry? Careful with chili. Makes I'm kind of got the munch. I might go get some chili from the Antifa. That's right. This is MAGA. Hello.
You need help with taking a picture?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just live streaming video. I'm live video streaming right now from Facebook and YouTube.
Hello.
Hey. What up?
From Nebraska.
Nebraska in the house.
I like the hat. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I think, man, that looks good.
Yeah, the visor. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's how we doing it. We are over here. They go to commies over there. They over there chilling. They'll be back over here later on for the protest. They're bringing more people over here. They're bringing more people over here. So I'm just like over here. And so I'll be turning this off in a little bit to recharge the battery and okay, pretty good. How you? All right. There go the Antifas right there. Let me go right over there. There they go right there. There goes the Antifa flags. They're over here. They're over across the street, the Antifas. Y'all see them peacefully. We're covering over here in the belly of the liberals, right here. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Do you like Donald Trump? I just want to ask the question. What have he? They triggered already. You can't say the word Trump. Watch this. Say the word Trump. 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 The word Trump triggers them. The word Trump triggers them. Yeah, they hit.
Want to go back over there?
Yeah, we can go over there. Let's go.
Oh, they're coming, I think.
Are they coming?
Looks like it. Coming with a megaphone and a mask.
All right, they can come on this way.
And a rainbow flag.
Rainbow flag, they all there, and they bringing a soy. We can walk over there.
This is gonna trigger them a lot, dude. This right here, dude.
Yeah. They're not. Well, I think they stand over there.
What's that?
I think they stand over there.
You wanna go over there?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm sorry, where, up there? I want to get coverage on that sign. There's very few of them. We're covering the sign. Look at the sign, everybody. I want everybody to see the sign. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. We're live. Look at this. All right. Look at this. Stay over there peacefully program. I remember you. No, I don't remember. I don't see your face. How y'all doing? What up? Right here. They coming over there eating some chili. Kicking it. They're kicking it. And Antifas. Right here. So who y'all like in the 2020 election? Bernie or who? All right. Look at this. We're just over here, just getting everybody coverage over here. They peacefully protested. Yeah. I mean, I was hoping to be like 100. Right over here. Shout out to the InfoWars. Shout out to all my people. They represent their flag over here. We represent our flag right here. Pro-gun, anti-fascist. All right, it's right here. Look at this right here. Look, I'm gonna have y'all reading this right here. It said, if you go far left, you get your guns back. Right here, just reading it all to y'all. We over here. Pro-guns. It's right here. Look at the anti-free speech people. But everybody being respectful over here, y'all. We just over here. I think I'm. Yeah, I ain't got. I think I'm a fourth speaker or something. You over here? Y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share here on YouTube. And here come the cool Antifa right here. She cool right here.
All cool Antifa.
Y'all are cool.
We're all cool.
They all cool right here.
Yeah.
Where y'all horns at?
You got them.
I just snatch y'all horns away. Yeah. Look at they stand up. They cold. Hey, look, at least they warmed up with they, with their stuff on. They prepare for this.
It's true. Look, you can't let the cold hold you back from what's right.
That's right. They're jamming. Look at them. Yeah, y'all got some pot.
He's asking.
I'm not.
You got a lighter?
I got no lighter. Dang it. So you gotta think about this.
You come back with a lighter.
Okay, I can find a lighter. Get high with the Antifa. I'll be making history the first conservative to get high with Antifa.
Come on now. I get high with right wingers all the time.
That's right. All right. I don't want to miss my speech. But you know,
In the order, right? Like second?
I'm like fifth, something like that.
Oh, damn. They put you late last time. Last time you got to go like second, right?
Yeah. And I got out of the way and I went, all right.
Disrespectful.
Over here. Anti-fascists in the house. Antifa. All right. That's right. Woohoo! InfoWars. That's right, InfoWars in the house. What's up, InfoWars? Yep, cover this on InfoWars. Look at this. How y'all doing? Live from Madison, Wisconsin. Live here. How y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all feel about President Donald J. Trump?
Can't wait for him to leave.
Why? Why you can't wait for him to leave?
I don't like him.
Do you think that guy's a racist?
Do I think he's a racist?
Yeah, you think he's a bigot?
Well, I don't really want to have a conversation about it.
Yeah, I just want to know because people say he's a bigot. You know what I'm saying? I want to know because I'm a black man supporter, man. I don't feel he's a bigot.
Well, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think we can be respectful about
Respectful, yeah. I just want everybody to take on it. That's all.
Okay.
All right, thanks for coming on here.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good. How you doing, sir?
All right.
Good.
How you feel about Donald J. Trump?
I'm not a huge fan.
Why are you not a huge fan? Do you think he's a racist?
Yeah, I do.
Why? What makes him so racist? Let me know and I won't support him no more. I'll get rid of my MAGA hat.
I don't like how he talks about people of different races, personally.
I mean, how did he talk about it? I mean, I want to know. I mean, give me some facts, brother.
He calls people south of the border rapists and murderers and stuff. I don't like that.
He called the criminals rapists. He didn't call Mexicans all Mexicans rapists.
I don't think he didn't specify.
Yeah, because we got a huge population of blacks that support Trump.
Is there a huge one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, we the reason why Trump won.
Well, I'm not going to support Trump just because there's a huge population of black people.
No. I support Trump because of policies and stuff, man. America first. I mean, do you think we should be here? Remember when Obama deported more illegals than anybody?
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? But when Trump do it, he's a racist. When Trump do it, he's a Nazi.
It's nice talking to you, man.
All right, nice talking to you. All right, live here in Madison, Wisconsin. How y'all doing? Hey, how y'all feel about Donald J. Trump?
I fucking hate him.
Why you hate him? I just want to know. I just want to get everybody's point. See, look, they can't give an answer. They can't give an answer. You see this dirt? They can't give an answer, man. Nothing, no facts. They have no facts. Yeah, mac and cheese pizza, man. That ain't pizza. That ain't pizza.
Mac and cheese and Euro meat pizza.
Yeah. They have no facts.
Yeah, maybe some of the speeches.
Huh?
Maybe some of the speeches will be good.
Yeah. So let's go by the speeches. We'll attend to the soy boys in a little bit after this. Trigger liberals. Trigger liberals. They're all triggered. They stay triggered. That guy's triggered too. He's always triggered. He's triggered right now. He can't even say a word. Why he don't like Trump. He's triggered right there. He's triggered right there. Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
All right, good to see y'all. He's triggered. He's just sitting there. Don't know what he's doing. Just sitting there. He's triggered. He's probably a left-wing libertarian right there. A left-wing libertarian right there.
Free buttons, free constitutions today.
Look at this.
Free buttons. Libertarian, the radical notion that other people are not your property.
Trump is still your president.
Free buttons, free constitutions.
Is Trump your president? Is he your president?
Free buttons.
Is Trump your president?
Free buttons, free constitutions.
Is Trump your president? But Trump's really your president.
Free buttons.
Trump is still your president. When you wake up in the morning, Trump will still be your president. He's triggered. This is what you call Trump triggered. Trump derangement syndrome right here. He's triggered.
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. He's triggered. Hey, how you feel about Donald Trump? Look at this. Everybody. Soy boys. Here we go. Let's go back to our people over here.
There's the red flag law in about 15 states. In 2014, California passed the red flag law. In 2016, January 1, it went into effect. In the last 3 years, the crime has not gone down in California. There's been 5 mass shootings. Tell me where it works, folks. Tell me where it works. And not one time do you hear them talking about disarming criminals and stopping black market gun sales. It's all about the law-abiding citizens. In Chicago, in the last 2 years, there's been 4,700 plus shootings. And we have a Democratic congressman running for re-election in Chicago, holding a gun in a gun-free zone, doing a mock assassination of President Trump. And then they say the law-abiding citizens are the issue. Well, we're not. And it's time for all of us to stand up and refuse to take it anymore. I ask our Republican leaders to stomp these laws that are being addressed out in Wisconsin and all states. And there's so many of them across the nation that refuse to stand up and fight. And we can't allow that to happen. Our God is great. Our God looks over us. I'm asking our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to look over us today and keep everybody safe, get everybody home safe. I have a son. He's 17 years old and he hunts with me. I've been hunting my whole life. In case anybody doesn't know what it is, I hunt with a Browning 308, semi-automatic with a 10-round clip. It doesn't look like no AR. And by the way, AR stands for Armor Light. It's the design manufacturer of the weapon. If we allow them to take our rifles, to confiscate, have a mandatory confiscation or buyback, what are they going to do next? Come for our hunting rifles? They're going to come for all our rifles. This is called incrementalization, folks. This is where they take a tiny bite out of the Constitution, and then a little bigger one, and a little bigger one. And their goal is not to keep America safe. Their goal is to make America disarmed. And we cannot allow that. We have the biggest civilian army in the world. Why do you think we have never had a foreign war in our country? Because our civilian army will stand up to any foreign army. Stick together, folks. Tell your Republican leaders. Tell your new elected officials. Tell the people, vote for the right people when you vote. Never let them take our weapons. I say to my son, he's in the military, he just joined the Marine Corps. Here's what they do when they want to confiscate your weapons. They use the police force. And I want to thank all the police officers here today for their service and for keeping our area safe. But they use the police force. And I urge the police force, if they come to confiscate weapons, don't do it. Because you're part of this too. And that means you're unsafe in our country. And if they need the military to do it, I told my son, I said, don't turn on your own people. The Democrats did that in the Civil War. They went against their own people. We had the North and the South, and the war would stop so brothers and fathers and uncles and cousins could stop on the battlefield, walk across the battlefield, and hug their other loved ones fighting on the other side. We do not want it to lead to that. We want to protect our country. We want to protect our Lord and Savior. And let me tell you something, folks. My Lord and Savior says, blessed is the man who is willing to die for his brother. I am willing to die for every one of you today. I am willing to die for our constitutional rights. Thank you all for being here. I just want to say before I leave, Lord, please look over this event today. Please keep us all safe and allow us to get home safe. Please look over all our police officers that are here today so that they can have a safe event and get home to their families tonight. Thank you all for being here. And God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you, John. John Baker, everybody. Give him another round of applause. That's strength right there. That's what we need in our representatives. And those people that go into that building and speak for us. We need them to be, for lack of a better term, ballsy. They have to have the guts to stand up to the other folks that think that this is normal and this is right. I'm going to introduce to you, you guys a patriot from Wisconsin. His name is Matthew Westridge. Give him a round of applause.
Hello everyone, I'd like to thank you all for being here, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick history on myself. Right now I'm a born and raised Wisconsin citizen. I haven't broke a single law. My record is clean, I work 2 jobs, I have a family. Yet the supposed law that Evers are trying to push, not just Evers, but the rest of the Democrats and Republicans. Because remember what Trump said, take the guns first, due process second. That is not how our Constitution works. That is not how the law works. We are innocent until proven guilty. We don't have to stand in front of a judge and prove our innocence. Whether you be white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, Christian, Hebrew, it does not matter. You are innocent until proven guilty. But yet they want to sit there and stand in front of us and tell us that no, because we might be perceived as a threat, because someone says that we are a threat, we need to have our guns taken away. Which is a violation, like our previous representative said, of our Second Amendment right, of our First Amendment right as well, Fourth Amendment and Fifth Amendment. What does that mean for our Constitution? What does that mean for our country if they're going to sit here and stand in front of us and tell us that our Bill of Rights, that our human rights are invalid because of their feelings, because of hearsay? It's a poor time in this country where our Constitution and our Bill of Rights is pretty much seen as a walking mat for political talk. Right now, the Second Amendment is a human right. Like I mentioned before, for every American. Even though it might not be viewed as a human right throughout the world, it is a human right. For the Mexicans, for the Canadians, for the UK, for everyone in the world, the right to bear arms is a human right. The problem is that throughout the world and throughout the US, people see it as now more of an inconvenience, as a threat to civil society. But what happens to civil society? Take a look at Nazi Germany, when the Nazis took away the guns from the Jewish. Take a look at the Chinese, whenever the Chinese communists took away the guns from the citizens. Millions were slaughtered.
Hey, what's up?
Genocide.
How you doing?
You doing pretty good.
Good to
Now
see
I know
you.
there are
All
many
right.
tragedies, and I cannot speak for the
Hey, nice
feelings
to
of
meet you,
those
Lucas.
families
All right.
and everything that's happened to them. But we have to realize that if without these rights, without the right to keep and bear arms, there will be genocide. Whether it be genocide against the Democrats, whether it be genocide against the Republicans. This is not a political issue. This is a human right issue. Right now, we are using our 4 boxes of liberty. Right now, when they elected Evers, that was the ballot box. Now that the ballot box has failed, we are making our speech be known via the soapbox. And if things keep going the way they are, we might have to use the cartridge box and be vilified by the jury box. Right now, some of you may say I'm an extremist, some of you may say that I need to be red flagged because of my speech. But this is the truth. Whether you be a socialist, whether you be a communist, you all have the right to keep and bear arms. Right now, we are in a poor state. And right now, especially with the way that our Democratic presidential candidates and President Trump are speaking of treason against our Constitution with this red flag law nonsense. We have to say that we will not kneel at the hands of government. We will not bend down and take a knee to them and accommodate their will. We will stand if we have to and fight. Whether it be the last round of every magazine, we'll fix bayonets. We will not give up our rights. We will stand and we will fight if we have to. Like the Patriots in Lexington and Concord, we will not give our rights, even if we have to die and lose every ounce of blood on the field. We will continue to stand. We might be citizens. We might be seen as nothing but paychecks to these politicians. But we are citizens. We are not subjects of the state. And here's the last bit of words to those that still want to come and take our rights, still want to come, break down our doors, shoot us in our living rooms. It's no longer come and take it. You can come and fight!
There we go. That was powerful. I feel bad for Steve here. He's got to follow that. Steve Roby, everybody.
Yeah, that was a lot of passion. I have that kind of passion, but I don't think that fast on my feet. I had to write a lot of this down. But first of all, hello, Wisconsin!
Hello!
This is just our piece of the pie for the United States. This is the United States, and our elected officials and legislators need to remember that. They swore an oath, and they need to stick to that. I'm here representing the 3%ers, our Constitution, Wisconsinites, and Patriot Americans all over the country. We have people here from all over the country. I'm beyond words about how humbled I really am to be here and be a part of this and have people start to be woke, as the Democratic Party says. These are our rights. They're trying to take them. It's black and white. It's not like they're hiding their agenda anymore. They're coming after our rights. I want to take a moment to just thank the organizers, the speakers, and yes, even the protesters over there. They don't get it that we're fighting for their rights too. That's right. They will come to that conclusion if they end up getting them taken. They'll be like those people were telling us all along. And of course, our law enforcement. You guys have a thankless job. I just hope if things ever happen, you stand on the constitutional oath you swore to also. That's right. Because that oath, it's unexpiring. Just a few articles of our great we the people, our U.S. Constitution. Let's just go to what our legislators do here. I hear our fan club down there. It's all good. Article 1, Section 8. The Congress includes discussions about common defense, general welfare, and I don't mean the kind of welfare that all of our tax dollars are given people. I'm talking about general welfare, our well-being.
Pull it down. Let's see who you are.
I can put something else down. Maybe you could kiss it.
You guys just stand here. Just stand here. Stop them from coming through.
Hey, baby killers. All right.
Would you guys like to hear what everyone has to say? You're more than welcome to.
Have fun. Yes.
Yeah, no comebacks, huh? That's right. Talk big when someone says something, you don't say shit.
She feels
okay with that pole.
They're kicking in your door in the middle of the night.
I bet you feel bigger with something else, buddy.
I'll put it down.
Sure, go for it. Get arrested. Let's see it.
That's enough.
That's enough. Ooh, taking orders from your daddy.
No, I'm the state commander. That's why he's taking orders from me. You stand down and shut up, young lady.
You're funny.
No, I'm not funny. I'm serious.
Where's my titties, big boy? I don't see no titties. Do you have titties? 'Cause I don't have titties.
This is lit tonight. This is lit today.
You guys got a tough job.
Fucking 3%ers stood with frickin' Nazis and fucking Charlottesville. They fought side by side with them.
You gotta have them come kiss your ass too. Who else you commanding, Daddy?
Not fucking supporting racism.
It's the
3%ers are the 3%ers, man. If you don't like it, change your fucking name.
Yeah, keep looking.
Go back to your McDonald's job.
I don't have a McDonald's
You don't
job.
have a job, right?
Actually, I have a few.
Oh, that's right. You guys are in the basement.
That's enough.
That's enough, Daddy.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right, big boy. You disgust me. Thomas!
Without knowledge, without your knowledge, have a hearing without your knowledge, and anything you know of, and you can't even defend yourself in, and get an order.
You went back to Obama taking your gun.
No, he just gave me the message.
Hello.
I was attracted by thank you. That's wonderful. See those guys.
You're right, I'm liberal.
We're not. Why do you have 3%?
Yeah, but why? What really is there? None of these people are going to hurt you. Why do you need a gun? Right here, right now. Why?
To protect ourselves.
For what?
We want to protect you.
I know, but why? Why? There's no one else
Because
here.
this is our home. We want to protect our home. That's all.
Make friends. Protect yourself that way.
No, from who? I don't see any of these people.
We got terrorists. Drugs are pouring in our country.
Out there.
Yeah, you gotta point it out.
Ask the shooters at Walmart. Ask these crazy. Come on now, these white shooters. They're blowing up the place. They go postal. We need to protect ourselves, y'all.
Well, you're not doing it in the right way, my guy.
I mean, like,
I believe in protecting. I'm anti-violence.
I'm not personally, I'm not even personally for a gun ban, but it's also like, what else are you gonna do?
Okay.
Also, like, why are you wearing this particular hat?
Because I want to make America, look, this is our country. This is represent our country. Make America great again. Come on now. Now we got to keep America great.
America's never been great.
Why is America, if America's never been great, why you still here? Y'all say the same old stuff.
I mean, what do you want, Mike?
How you feel about a black man support Trump?
I mean, that's wild, but like...
You never seen that, have you?
I mean, I've seen it, and I've seen women support Trump.
Yeah. You say it's gays for Trump too?
And it's mad fucking weird.
They tell me it's weird that I support Trump because I'm black.
But, you know, people will do stuff that's against their own interests if they think it will get them something else. Also, what you filming me?
Huh?
Are you filming me?
I'm filming me.
Okay. Because if I'm not with anybody here.
Okay.
So I just came up to see what was up. So,
all right.
I don't know. If
you from another country?
Talk to.
All right. Nice to meet you. All right. I'm just over here in peace.
So I can't believe you took my land away from me. I looked at my lap.
Hi, Antifas.
Hey.
Hey.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm over here representing my country.
Cool.
Representing my president.
Absolutely.
President Donald J. Trump.
Does he represent trans people? No, he doesn't.
I love trans people. I love everybody.
He's trying to get me out of jobs. He's trying to get people out of jobs.
No, we got gays for Trump. We got trans for Trump too. We got trans in our movement.
They're trying to get trans out of jobs. Do you see the law he's trying to pass, my guy?
They're trying to get me out.
They're trying to get people.
We got trans in our movement.
Yet he's the one taking them away.
I mean, like, you can find anybody from identity group who's willing to support somebody who's trying to hurt them.
And you're saying that's a right. You're saying that's a right. That's a right. You're a baby killer.
Clueless. Clueless Antifas. Clueless. How y'all doing? Do y'all support Trump? Y'all hate him?
Yep.
Why y'all hate him? Because he's a racist, ain't he?
I respect him. He's our president, but...
Oh, so he's your president.
I don't agree with what he's...
Okay, good. I respect that then. So, hey, we ain't got to go back and forth then. This is good. Look, y'all, see no violence over here. Everybody's peacefully over here, y'all. We live, and they say Trump supporters incite violence, and we don't.
Basically, all your followers.
The point is that he's not
How so?
I can't
I got to get up there before I be behind on my speech. But I kind of like covering over here.
It makes you sad for his soul, but it's his right to not believe it. Why not? Do you not open-minded? I have a gun.
Are you? What is she? Oh no, she's writing something. What it says? Trans. Let me ask you a question.
What?
How do you feel about a 7-year-old being a drag queen?
Sorry, what?
How do you feel about a 7-year-old being a drag queen?
Like, dude, people should wear whatever clothes they want.
7-year-old?
I don't.
A 7-year-old want to choose to be another gender. Is it okay?
It's their business, man.
Oh. Typical liberalism. Typical liberalism. Typical liberalism. They say it's okay for a 7-year-old to be a drag queen. Typical liberalism. Liberalism is a mental illness, I'm convinced.
We're also neo-Nazis.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a neo-Nazi. White powder. White powder. See, I don't want to say they'll censor me. They'll get me for hate speech if I say the other word. So I got to play around with this, around Zuckerberg.
Got the one that's got the pro-gun anti-fascist on his back. Look at that.
Yeah. What the hell? Look at him. Look at what he got on pro-gun anti-fascist.
Yeah. Really?
Look at the Antifas.
But they're fighters. They don't want to stand with it, but they'll fight it.
Yes.
I'll take my gun off. You take your mask off.
People are done.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't have the reason.
It's funny how you guys all found each other.
Antifa incorporates a man.
What's going on, my Antifas? How y'all doing?
I mean, that's the one Antifa. We're just civilians, just to be absolutely clear. We support her.
I was just trying to shake your hand.
I'm her, right?
They don't want to shake my hand.
No, not her. Sorry.
I am not violent. She's like, don't touch me. I was just trying to shake the Antifa hand. They act like we poison over here.
I mean, contact is contact. You don't need personal space.
Nothing wrong with wanting some distance, man.
No, I'm just trying to shake your hand. I'm not violent. I'm a black guy. I'm not violent.
I can't hear you, honey. What? Can you speak up?
Could I speak up? What I'm saying is I'm not violent. They like, don't touch me. Like, that's part of the little Me Too movement shit. I was just trying to shake the person's hand.
That's okay. They don't have to shake your hand.
Yeah, don't touch me. You're like, oh my God, it's so hateful. I'm just saying, why so angry?
Well, I mean, they're stressed. They've got a lot of people following them around right now, treating them like criminals when they're just protesting a protest.
I'm not treating like criminals. I'm talking to you guys.
You're clearly being civil. There are a lot of people who are being a lot less civil.
But that's on both sides. That's just like that sometimes.
Well, here's the thing too. Like when I'm walking down State Street, I've had random people grab my hand and whatnot. That's not cool, man. So I don't really like strangers touching me, man.
Okay, I won't shake. Look, I won't shake you Antifa's hand. I just say what's up. I just point a finger at you. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Do it like that.
It's fine.
Y'all hear this? You know, they so angry though. Like damn.
They're pretty chill. It seems like you guys have, the guys up there are pretty angry.
Am I angry?
I'm not saying.
Am I angry?
I'm saying the guys up there.
I'm happy. I'm kicking it with y'all. I'm from the block.
Sure.
That's I'm supposed to be up there speaking. I'm over here messing with y'all. See, I'm gonna be behind on my speech, dealing with y'all. It's y'all fault that I'm late. I'm gonna blame it on Antifas.
Okay, honey.
I'm blaming Antifas for this.
All right.
Again, we're
That I'm late.
No problem.
I'm blaming you that I'm late.
All right, do what you gotta do, man.
I'm the angry Antifa. Why it is so angry? Why so angry? Why so angry? Look at this. This chick is angry. Or whatever it is. God damn it. Look at this. Look at this fucking Antifa right here. It's angry right here. Angry.
Thomas!
Throwing a temper tantrum.
Thomas!
Who's that?
Throwing a temper tantrum. She's throwing a temper tantrum. Triggered. Look at this. Don't touch me.
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell this it is. They're angry. Angry commies. Right there. That person is angry. Why so angry? Trump is still your president. Why so angry? Why is angry? Look, angry. Angry Antifa. See, I tried to be nice to the Antifa.
Be nice to everyone, Mo.
Right. Don't touch me like I'm a criminal or something. Is it because I'm black? You being racist? We gotta play the race card.
A hate crime.
I'm with the hate crime. It's because I'm black. I get it. It's because I'm a nigger. It's because I'm black. The Antifa don't like me. I get it.
Black, I don't see no color.
I'm playing the race card. It's because I'm black. You racist. They're fit about everything. Triggered. Look at this. Triggered liberal right here. Triggered. Triggered. Triggered liberal right here.
That's the thing.
Triggered liberal right here.
Same shit we are.
Triggered.
This is the thing.
Soros puppet. How much George Soros is paying you? How much Soros is paying you?
Once we come together, we're going to
Look at this. Soros puppet.
I talked to some guy on here that's one of the upper guys in the Antifa. Him and I talked, you guys are the same things. And I said, that's what I've been trying to tell you. And he goes, whoa.
Triggered. Triggered. These triggered.
I don't want you guys to lose your rights either.
Are you a vegan? Are you a vegan? There goes the soy boys. Right there. The soy boys are triggered. There goes the soy boys. Triggered soy boys.
3 months ago, I applied for rights.
Hey, Christy B. I said the triggered soy boys.
I'm a carnivore. I eat meat.
You eat meat? Okay. But we call you soy boys, though. A lot of them soy boys.
Why you do that?
That's the thing.
What's that?
Why would you lie? Why would you openly lie? You know what I am. You call me a soy boy.
I just said y'all soy boys. Y'all the soy boy agenda, so I'm gonna call y'all soy boys.
What is that?
Y'all called us Nazis, and I'm not a Nazi. I mean, can we call y'all soy boys? And y'all don't. You a meat eater?
Nazi and a fascist. A big difference.
So I'm a Nazi?
Fascists come in all shades of colors.
No. But I'm black though. I got dread. Like I got this beautiful black folks' hair, and I live in it.
He was brown. Francisco Franklin was brown.
I don't think that. You guys are here. I
think you're up soon.
All right. I'm up after him. I don't want to be behind on my speech. I don't want to be behind on my speech.
And that's the right to assemble. No, I'm a veteran and I honestly. Well, we may disagree with you guys. It's okay. I'll make sure here.
Right here.
protect protect each other.
Oh, wait, hold on. Who just called me a Nazi, though? I want to see the Nazi. I'm the Nazi.
I said I would love that to be for my call.
I like to sit down with some of these guys.
You say that trans girl had an afro, you. I'll take it for the stop it.
So what else are you
Triggered liberals. How's everybody doing? We're in the house, live here in the belly of the liberals, right here.
Are we in the belly of the liberal whatever?
The belly of the liberals.
Oh, see, I never got that impression about it.
You're liberal? You have a liberal agenda, don't you?
I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a gay communist.
You're a gay communist. Look, she's a gay communist. A gay communist. That's what I'm talking about. That's what she is.
Like, no, I ain't a liberal.
But you're a gay communist, right? Okay, yeah, same thing.
So
It's not, because communists don't like liberals, really. I mean,
yeah, we're not
organized with them.
We're not real big fans of the people who are just like, we'll bargain just like.
I get yelled at more by liberals around town than I do by conservatives. Get into like yelling matches with them for being assholes about like having my kids or like so not that I'm a conservative either though.
Okay.
I don't got much love for the liberals.
Okay, I appreciate it. You know what,
When we say liberal, it's probably something different than what you mean.
Sure, yeah.
You know, for like a leftist, a liberal is like, those people who just want to appease the ones in power. All they want to do is make compromises and like, not stand for anything. But when, rightist people say that, they mean anybody.
I gotta go up there for my speech
like
before I miss it. I'm gonna come back to y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna do my speech in like 5 minutes.
Dude, I gotta go study.
Okay, I don't speak long. I'm gonna speak for 5 minutes. I'm gonna come back out here. I have more fun out here than be off there. So.
Fun, my man.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I don't want to miss my speech.
You don't know what fucking gun safety is, dude. His gun was right on you.
Oh my God! The victim mentality right here. Why so angry? Why so angry?
You should fucking know how to handle.
Why so angry? Why so angry? Why so angry? Why so angry? The soy boys are angry. Just got to do a speech in a little bit. I'm gonna have somebody hold my camera while I speak real quick.
They start bending to these laws. These aren't the people that we vote for. These aren't the things that we're being told. These are the
they're talking to me.
Soft, weak-willed people fight for it. But that's not who we are. We were not raised to be victims in our family. We were raised to be fighters. We were raised to stand up for what's right. And the people on the left, and sadly some of the people on the right, are now trying to take away that very basic animalistic urge and need to protect oneself and one family. Because it's not about having the coolest toys, it's not about having the largest magazine and being able to carry 150 rounds on your AR-9. That's not what it's about. What it's about is not being defanged. In the animal world, you see animals like the zebra constantly being chased by lions and other animals. And you wouldn't go up to a zebra and say, look, that lion's causing a lot of problems. So we're going to take away your ability to defend yourself against that lion. You don't see that. And the reason you don't see it is because it's ridiculous. It is an absolute nonsense argument. But at the same time, we're going to come at the people who are standing up here and who are proud Americans who all they want to do is live and be on their own and have their own life and protect their family and their property. And you're going to say, because that guy went and used something that's black and scary to go kill some people, now you can't have that thing. I would like to ask all these people, specifically the men, because this one really interests me, is are you going to start cutting off your genitalia to stop rape? I don't think so. In fact, they'll laugh at you and say, oh, that's such a stupid argument. That's a dumb argument. Are we going to start taking cars away from people because we have other people who can't learn how to drive them properly? No, of course we're not. But because this is something black and scary, because it's a tangible item that they don't understand,
pretty good, brother.
They want to take it away.
Staying warm? Staying warm, man.
And so there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. Just real quick. I realize I'm kind of time constrained here, and I don't want to ramble like I just did. I talked without even looking at my notes, so that's why I have notes. But for years, even creepy Uncle Joe has been saying things like, all you need is a double-barreled shotgun. And you point it in the air and you shoot it in the air to scare off your intruders. First of all, that's illegal. Okay? Warning shots are not allowed. They've never been allowed. I'm pretty sure it's illegal for a sitting official to encourage illegal activity also. But hey.
Thank you.
The issue is you see what they have is an absolute lack of understanding.
Good to see y'all.
And because of that, they want to come at us, who realistically, and it sounds a bit hard to say with all these awesome people in blue here protecting us and keeping everyone safe, but the vast majority of people who are gun rights activists, CCWs, people who take the time and train and learn, we are so statistically small when it comes to gun crime. It's almost non-existent. The FBI puts out numbers every single year, and I'm not going to go into numbers because that's when people start confusing over. But one of the things that the FBI does is they do put together facts on gun usage by criminals, gun usage by law-abiding citizens, as it pertains to illegal
No, you're correct. You're correct. The thing about it is that
of guns that are used in crime have been illegally against
not sustainable for one.
Yeah, it's not a sustainable for what you do.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Hold on, let me talk to the Antifa over here.
These are really good.
Oh, I'll take it home.
Motherfucker. I just
appreciate it.
My,
do you want the?
Yeah, I'll take the little Antifa because I'm very open-minded. I want to.
This is about this is about the importance of actually a lot like their signs say. Like the seconds count when police are minutes away. This is about kind of black gun owners in the civil rights era who are shooting at the KKK because the cops were sure not going to help.
Would you like to be a guest on my show, one of y'all?
Sure.
You got my Facebook?
I'm sure.
Or I can give you my card, and you can email me.
Yeah.
I can just hold this for a second, bro. I'm gonna give him my business cards. I always want to interview Antifa. Send me an email. I promise you, I will set up an interview.
Sounds great.
I have never interviewed Antifa. You can have your mask on and everything. That'll make it epic.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm just cold.
Yeah, we're just freezing. Like.
Here. Oh, here, Antifa. You want a card? I want to interview. I really want to interview you guys on my YouTube channel. I want to take your take on things. We're gonna be very intellectual, and I want to have an interview. Sit down, an interview. I can send you a link, and you can go through your phone or your Skype, whatever, and I will interview.
Can we go through this pamphlet?
Huh?
Can we go through the pamphlet?
Yeah, we'll go through the pamphlet. I would love to interview.
Let's do that.
No, I got an interview. I got a speech coming up right now.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go through the pamphlet. I want to interview you guys.
But
interesting. Yeah, so send me an email, and I promise I'll get back to you.
Sounds great.
I'll shoot you my number, and let's do this. Yes, this is gonna be good. Interviewing Antifa on my show.
The very first thing they could do is they could go to the police and say, look, this guy over here.
So no conservatives have done that.
He just went and got mental health.
I gave him my card, and I'm going to interview Antifa on my show.
And with these red flag laws, those same police officers, who I hope would uphold their constitutional oath, could come and take my guns only because I felt the need to get my brain right. These red flag laws discourage people from getting the mental help that they need, which is such a huge argument for people on the left.
Podcast I do every night.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just a constitutional argument, but it's a human argument. People before me brought this up, and they said this is not a left versus right, this is not Democrat versus Republican, this isn't even Libertarian versus Greenpeace Party. This is a human right that we have to protect ourselves and the people around us and the people that we hold dear. And when the people like me are only responsible for such a statistically irrelevant number of gun crime in the entirety of the 375 million people in this country, that doesn't tell you that the left is actually interested in protecting people. All they're interested is in controlling.
Christy B, you want to get on the podcast?
And we see this every day. With the universal background checks being proposed, obviously the only way to have something like that is if we have a gun registration. In Hawaii, of all places where you would think that people would be a little bit more open-minded about the way people live their life. You can get medical marijuana in Hawaii. However, you are instantly put onto a registry.
Right.
And in addition to that registry, so are the people who own firearms. Recently, they've been handing out the revocation of licenses and guns for people who have medical marijuana cards. And how do they do this? They do it because they know who is on a list. When you start aggregating people into a list that you can categorize into various subsections, you can start singling those people out. We saw it years ago with the IRS intentionally targeting out conservatives and conservative donors and auditing people who gave money to conservative candidates. We saw this in person. The IRS went through committees. They were found guilty and they admitted to it. And they said, oops, our bad. And yet the same government wants to put all of us on a registry. They want to know exactly where this serial number is. They want to know who has it. What other reason, aside from controlling the population, could there be a reason for that? And it's kind of hard because all of us want to support the badge. We want to support the people in blue. We want to support our military. We want to be there to help support the community. But we can't do that if we don't get support. If you start defanging all the people and all the animals out there who only exist to protect themselves, you no longer have a community of protection. You have a community of predators. And I brought this up about not being raised a victim. And I actually would like to hand this out to our Antifa friends down there because a lot of them do stand up for rights like LGBT and women's rights, as they should. You know, we are human beings. We should be allowed to live how we want. But one of the most important things that I feel like really gets overlooked here is in the United States, we have more guns than people now. Over 100 million people in this country have guns, most with multiple. And a rising number of people who are putting themselves into that atmosphere are women. Women, minorities, people in the LGBT community who are consistent targets for a lot of bigotry. It happens. We'd be blind not to acknowledge it. But they should be fighting for the rights of every woman, LGBT, minority person to arm themselves, to protect themselves. Instead, all they want to do is hold them down. Tell them that they can't protect themselves because they're either not strong enough, not good enough, or instead we need to defang the people like us who would die to protect them. But instead, they don't. Instead, they pretend to be victims, and they keep that victim mentality. And that's why we're here today, because we are refusing to be victims. And that's exactly what Tony Evers, and sadly, a lot of even our Republican lawmakers want to turn us into, is they want us to turn us into victims so that we can be controlled. But why take my word for it? Why not look at the people and the places in this country and in this world where it actually happens? Someone brought up a great example of FDR. We ignore the fact that we put thousands of Japanese people into internment camps in this country out of just some knee-jerk fear because of the war. Obviously, no one on this stage, no one who has the passion to protect each other would ever condone that. But our own government did that, and it wasn't even that long ago. And what is the one thing that every single gun grabber likes to say when we talk about standing up to our own government? Oh, it'll never happen here. It'll never happen here. No, our government wouldn't do that. This is America. But we did. We did do it. We're trying to do it right now. They're trying to take our guns. Where is this line that has to get drawn between people? For me, it's just, leave me alone.
The Freeman Report. Baby.
And that should be really the mantra of every freedom-loving American in this country. Leave me alone.
I'm a member of Freedom Report.
Let us live our lives. Let us not just be trampled on constantly. We have been giving up rights since the 1920s over our guns. And it keeps going down the same line. Well, what about concessions? You know, okay, why don't you give up this gun and you can still maintain that right? How about I'm sick of giving away my cake to every other person at this birthday party and being told that I can't have any? But instead, the bully on the corner gets to have the whole tower. Well, that bully in the corner is our government right now.
I'm going to interview Antifa on my podcast. I can't wait to get my business card. I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
That's awesome. Where are you based on?
Just for us.
On my YouTube.
We only want the people with a badge to have a gun.
What's your channel?
I give you my card.
People argue about police brutality.
You were down there talking to them, and I thought maybe you already got, or you were down there, so I thought you already got into them.
They're cool with me. Yeah.
Give our government all the guns.
I'm intellectual, so I can talk to anybody.
What could possibly go wrong? Why don't you ask Hitler?
Have fun. One of Antifa gave me a hug, like.
Oh, hot. Why don't you ask Venezuela?
Actually, I like her. She's cool. I actually want to sit down and have coffee with her.
You see these exact laws happening, being done, taking place, and you see the bread lines that are forming out the door because the government has completely seized control. And then you see the Venezuelan government shooting down protesters and people who would dare to stand up and protect themselves. But yeah, couldn't happen here, right? So I'm done. I'm done. Not only with being treading all over, I'm also done with my speech because I didn't once look at my notes. So, but I want to thank everyone who came here, everyone who came to stand up for their rights. I want to thank Antifa. Thank you guys for showing up.
We love you, Antifa. Love you, Antifa.
We disagree, but we love that you're here supporting your First Amendment right, the same right that we would die to fight for. We just hope that one day we can see eye to eye on a few things.
I actually like them.
By the way, I've seen some pretty sick AK-47s from you Antifa guys. All right? So, how about you guys hop over on the fence and start fighting against the government who's trying to take those away? Just a thought. All right. And thank you to Thomas. Thank you to Thomas for organizing all of this. He has been fighting day after day after day to get this thing to happen.
Yeah, Tom.
And it's cold as balls out here, but you know what? He's going to be out here next time. And he's going to be out there the time after that. So thank you, Thomas. Seriously, we love it.
Thank you, Matthew. My PR guy. So now we're going to have Lisa Fauster, a proud patriot and veteran.
Yeah! I know that girl.
Hey everybody, just a little business first. Yes, I am wearing my Legion hat. These views here that I'm going to be speaking on are mine only. And so now that we have that out of the way, hi Patriots! My name is Lisa Fauster, and I have loved our country for as long as I can remember. Some of my favorite moments with my grandpa were listening to his stories of how his parents immigrated to the United States from Holland, of how his mother insisted once their family landed at Ellis Island, they embraced all that it meant to be an American. Part of which meant that speaking Dutch, unless they were arguing a little bit, would no longer be allowed in their home. It's no wonder that pride in our country runs deep within my blood, as it was instilled in me from the earliest of ages. Another of those defining moments for me is when I was 8 years old, asking my mom if I could take a walk before going to bed. It was already late, but I was full of energy and pride, and probably sugar, from our bicentennial celebration. But there was something I did associate I walked over to the side of the box and looked up at Old Glory. Fighting the pledge that God protect our great nation and our soldiers. anthem the best I could, and then said the Our Father, and ended my mission with the sign of the cross. Quickly making my way home so that my mom wouldn't worry. And it wouldn't be the first time I took an oath to our republic. A decade or so later, I stood with my right hand raised to take the oath of enlistment at the MEP station in Milwaukee, stating, I, Lisa Verena Fauster, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to the regulations of the United Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Ironically, I did so on Flag Day. Also, the formation of our United States Army. Yes, I went full hoo-ah that day, didn't I? I honorably served for 6 years in the Wisconsin Army National Guard during the Desert Storm era. And being a part of our military is one of the proudest accomplishments I have in my life. Throughout the years, though, I had forgotten about my oath. Life got busy and complicated, and I didn't keep watch as to what the government was doing. I have become complacent. During the majority of my adulthood, I voted for the Democratic Party. I fell into the lure of the touchy-feely rhetoric. I consider myself to be an eternal optimist, and what they were selling to the American people was alluring to me. I bought into the hope and change, hook, line, and sinker, voting for Barack Obama in 2008. And I still kept my blinders on, not understanding that the party I was aligned to was set on the destruction of our Constitution. That was until I fell in love with a conservative. And he never pushed his political values, but would answer my questions as they came. He is one of the brightest, more intelligent people that I'm blessed to know. For me, it was his intelligence that I found sexy in the beginning. And almost 9 years later, I still do. During one of our first weekends together, I noticed his 45. And it was a bit of a surprise, but you know, it didn't bother me. Frankly, I was glad that he could help and protect me with force if it were needed. I had learned that he had carried for decades by that point, and that he took the Second Amendment very seriously. It was during an early evening, months later, while I was reading an article about education, and he explained to me about the decades of indoctrination that young minds were being subjected to. I thought of my grandsons and their future, and with a quiet rage growing inside of me, and literally tears running down my face.
Sure. Right when I speak.
I bravely walked away from all that I thought was politically true, and into the realities that conservatism gave me. He and others provided me with many resources at the beginning of my discovery. And I learned, and I continue to see how...
Oh, I'm actually not...
I lost my place. How crooked politicians and the media work hand in hand.
This been on for like
so that to help spread the lies and further unconstitutional agenda. I walked away before the hashtag movement became a force that liberals fear and tried their best to slander with opposition. Citizens across this nation are waking up to the realities, just as I did years ago, and are joining us to support and defend the Constitution. It was during that summer that there were a lot of well-televised events of mob rule occurring. At that time, it was Occupy Wall Street. Or on a smaller, but just as of a destructive scale, there were several such instances in Milwaukee where stores and gas stations were overrun. Our mayor was attacked at such an event. I thought of my oath again and picked up a weapon and began to train. It is my duty and my right to protect my loved ones and myself, or if needed, protect those who cannot protect themselves. I received my concealed carry permit 10 days after applications were accepted. And I am also a proud lifetime member of the NRA, grateful to them and the many statewide organizations across this nation who continue to fight for law-abiding gun owners like myself and for all of you in attendance. But friends, our rights, our Constitution and the American way of life is under siege, none more so than our Second Amendment right. I can picture it now, Nancy Pelosi on the floor when the Bill of Rights were being ratified and saying, well, we have to pass them before we know what's actually in them first. You know, I feel that's part of the large part of the problem. While listening to their latest interviews, it would seem that many of them actually haven't taken time to read our Constitution in the language in which it was written. Our founders didn't write that our Second Amendment right could be infringed. It was right that it shall not be infringed. They pick and choose the parts they like and discard the rest because it doesn't fit their narrative, claiming it to be unconstitutional. And just as the indoctrination within our schools has been relevant for so many decades, it is the same with our right as free citizens to bear arms. Or they push the story that the founders only meant the armies, the quote-unquote militia.
Public property.
Or they, let me see, yes, it may cover a standing army, but at the time it was we the people, the citizenry, that had a solemn duty to protect home and hearth.
Public property.
It is our God-given right.
Public property.
It is every person's duty to protect home and hearth. It is often said that the Bill of Rights are for the people to protect themselves from a rogue government.
I fought free speech, so go ahead.
Fast forward today, and the same still holds true. Turn page. Now that we have the likes of Cory Booker and Kamala Harris standing on the debate stage for the 2020 presidential election,
I don't care.
stating that he supports the ban of semi-automatic assault weapons, or how she will rule with fiat with executive order to do the same. That sounds vaguely familiar, doesn't it? We have Nancy and Chuck pushing for comprehensive background checks. They try to tell us that the polls are overwhelmingly in their favor to back such legislation. However, they don't mention that there's already a system in place that every law-abiding gun owner must go through when making their newest purchase. Let's be honest, it might sound harmless to the uneducated, but to have really paid attention to what is happening in our republic know that this will be their way to further the data mining into a national registration record against those who choose to exercise their rights. Heck, I recall my old police chief in Milwaukee stating in a press conference that he should be the one to decide who would own a firearm. Thankfully, open carry is written into our state's constitution. Concealed carry has to not be our law.
There's limits.
It should concern every citizen in our state that Governor Evers wants to infringe on our God-given right to protect ourselves from the dangers that may come our way. It makes me wonder what else he feels that he should have meant to suit his and his liberal friends to like it. We cannot let down our
I give it to you, you're brave.
Our Constitution needs us more than ever.
I appreciate you. Look, fist
In
bump.
recent
A
months,
fist bump,
the
Antifa.
dwellers of
I like the
Washington,
name.
D.C. have already been talked about red flag laws. Something concerning is that there are already laws like that in communities
The
across
Antifa didn't
our
want to shake my
nation.
hand, but he fist bumped me. So
And now they want to nationalize it. I can understand on some level where it might
It's
look
love, y'all.
helpful to stop someone hell-bent on
I believe in unity.
perpetrate violence towards a loved one.
I don't hate them. I
on a
love
greater
them.
scale.
We don't hate them.
However,
We love them.
regardless of how many laws the
They're
government
right.
enacts,
They're right.
a criminal does not care. They will commit their crime
I'm
regardless.
for free speech.
Yep. Did you know that most
Let them
every
walk
veteran
around. I
I
don't
know
care.
is asked during the veteran
They ain't harming
during
nobody.
varied appointments at various VAs across the country that they are asked whether they have firearms in the house, and they're asked at medication refills, gynecological appointments, mental health appointments, physicals, anytime. You know, the vast majority of veterans out there are successfully treating their mental health issues and live productive and fulfilling lives. With current political climate as it is, most of them are remembering their constitutional right and are keeping the government out of their homes as they can. Who could blame them? We have seen stories within the news of citizens having a conversation with someone. Another overhears it and is offended with what they've heard, calling the police and reporting them for some ridiculous hate speech, stating that they were afraid.
Freeman report.
But because of the local red flag laws, that person's guns were taken away. Thankfully, in the case of Stephen Nichols out of Connecticut, a Korean War vet, his guns were returned.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Unconstitutional flag laws will open a rather slippery slope. We can't even trust the government across the nation to uphold the laws that
I told you I want
currently
to get them
have
all on
on
my
the
show.
books.
Interview, they can Skype
As
in.
we have seen, political agendas are
Live with
seeping
their
into
channel.
every corner
Yes, I do.
of
what is it about?
our nation.
I'm
Our
about-
rights
I'm
are
being
under
honest.
attack
I'm
from
intellectual. I
liberal
can interview you on my channel.
No, thank you. But I just wanted to who are you?
I'm Maurice Delk. I'm a popular YouTuber.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. See, Antifa shook my hand. Look,
We cannot let
I'm gonna
that
screenshot
happen.
this.
We must not
Antifa shook
comply.
my hand. And
Great equalizer.
we right here. Look, Antifa's cool,
Our
man.
duty
We
as
cool. We
free
kicking it.
citizens is to
Oh, you're
uphold
sick.
and defend our Second Amendment.
I'm gonna
It
tell
is
my
too
mommy.
important not to. I will not comply to those who would take
I'm for
away
free
our
speech.
rights. Will you?
You stand up for what you believe in.
Please join me in holding true our God-given rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Make your voices heard. Write to your elected officials. Vote. Many of them seem to have forgotten that they work for us, and they too have taken the same oath that we as
Sure you can. You can take a picture with
military
me.
enlisting in the services have taken.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please implore that they help defend our constitutional rights. Make sure your ballot is cast. And as always, remember, though they may try to silence us, together we are stronger than any who would take our rights away.
All right.
Never forget that it's our duty as free citizens to help defend our republic from those who want to harm her. We will not comply. God bless America, and God bless all of you here
All right.
today.
There you go.
Thank you, Lisa. Steve Roby wants to say one thing, and then we're going to move on to Maurice Delk.
Maurice, hey guys, I just wanted to say that these guys are here supporting the Second Amendment, they said, and we have no problem with that. If you come up here to disrupt this rally, we will escort you off of it. No, but we have a permit for this, and I thought you just said you supported the Constitution and rally. If you do, then why don't you go down there and join it with all the other patriot brothers and sisters here? No, you can't, because that is disturbing. I'm saying you're interfering with it.
Can we not just exist? This is called
Did you file a permit for this?
We're asking you
You have a
to.
permit to be people. This is public property, sir.
I'm asking, you have a flag area across the street. I told you guys, please. You're standing right in front of the stage. Everybody's getting their point.
It's newsworthy. If you guys want to get on the news, find the camera and ask them. Don't interrupt our rally for it.
TikTok! TikTok!
USA!
USA! USA! USA! USA! USA! USA! USA!
USA! USA! Now we the permit holders and we the people have asked you to leave. As politely as it's gonna get.
Come over here.
If they want to escort them to the other side over there, that's fine. But we have a permit for this part of the Capitol and the steps. Now there you go. Now you're up here supporting us. We like that. Thank you. Yeah. We have a fan club, and that's all good. Here you go, Thomas. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Maurice Delk, can you please come to the stage? There we go. Here's Mo.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Let's make some noise in this place over here. Let's make some noise for our country. Let's make some noise, okay? Oh, I can say a swear word, but hey Antifa, how you doing, Antifa? Yeah. We love you. We are for free speech, but I'm gonna tell you this: Zuckerberg is not for free speech. The far left is not for free speech. We have a right to say what we feel, right? We feel that things are going to get better, and so we feel we are fighting for the cause. We are dying for the cause. You got people dying for the cause, and I'm not going to be here with y'all very long, but I'm going to tell you this. I am 47 years old, and I'm fighting for my grandbabies. I have 7 grandbabies, 7 of them, and I'm fighting for them. I'm fighting for their freedom. I'm fighting against the globalists. I'm fighting against socialism, and we're fighting against that. So you know what? I did what I had to do in my life, but it's time to focus on our future instead of looking at the past and you race-based. And play that victim mentality. And that's the problem. People always want to race bait. I'm going to tell y'all this. Dear white people, it's controversial what I'm going to say. Dear white people, don't apologize because your ancestor may have hung my ancestor from a tree. Don't apologize for that, because the past is the past, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like I have not been in the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the 1800s, 1865, a lot of people have not been free. They stayed on a Democratic plantation, and I've been on a Democratic plantation my whole life, and I have walked away from the Democratic plantation. I have walked away from the hate. I have walked away from what Obama has messed up in Chicago. We have walked away. I love this hashtag walk away movement, and we got to walk away. It's not about becoming a Republican. Listen, everybody, it's not about Democrat or Republican. It's about for the people. That's what it's for, and I'm for the people. I'm for policies. I support Trump because of policies. I'm here on the right because of policies. It's a red wave, and I believe, I truly believe in my heart that the red wave is the blood of Jesus. And that's what I believe. That's what I believe, that the red wave is the blood of Jesus, and that's it. You know, you want to be atheist, fine, but we believe that the red is for the blood of Jesus. And I'm going to tell you this. I have talked to some Antifas out there. There was actually some nice Antifas. I gave a couple of them a hug. We cool, gave my business card. I have a couple of them on my show. And since 2016, I have grown a whole lot. I've learned to be more intellectual, because I have a podcast every night. I have liberals on my show. I have pro-black activists on my show every night. I do this, and I learned, what's the point of all that screaming at each other? What is the point? Let's go ahead and be intellectual and say, I disagree with you, but I see your point. And if we can see each other point, guess what? We can go far away. Man, we can rise high. We can fly high if we see each other's point. You know what? Listen, everybody. I am done fighting with the left. I'm done fighting. I've been done that. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun arguing with people, but guess what? It drains you. It mentally drains you because 9 times out of 10, most of our grandbabies going to be leftists. Let's just tell the truth, and we got to go ahead and plant that seed. Because I'll tell you the truth, I have a son that's 21 years old. He's a leftist. He's a Bernie supporter. And I learned not to argue with him no more. Say, you know what? Let me see your point. Let me see your point, son. I love you. All right, we done arguing, and now it gets draining. It gets draining. Sometimes it gets so draining that you run into arguments with the left, and then you start infighting. You start arguing with each other. You get tired and you start arguing with each other. And my take on keeping America great is keep it great and stay intellectual. This ain't about Trump. I tell everybody, Trump is not gonna be in office forever. He's not gonna be in office forever. What you gonna do life after Trump? Life after Trump, let's still hold our flags. Let's still be here because we're gonna stop this from being a socialist country. This would never be a socialist country. Sorry, commies. I love y'all, but this would never be a socialist country. You know, I love y'all, but it would never be. But you know what? I'm for free speech. Y'all can stand over there and hold your commie flag. Y'all can do this, but this will never be a socialist country. But I still love y'all, and we still in there. So I ain't planning on being here very long. I just want to come in here and just let loose. Okay, I see y'all. I'm gone.
All right, we're going to have Julie Mitchell explain some of the more legal aspects of what we're going to do to hold oath breakers accountable for what they're doing. And then we're going to have Pam Schenecker sing us another song, and we're going to take a little bit of a break, like 10 minutes, so that everybody can kind of use the restroom or anything, and then we'll reconvene with TJ Jenkins. So, Julie Mitchell, here we go. Talking about oath breakers, breaking your oath.
There you go, man. Thanks, appreciate it. Love, man.
Hi, first of all, it's Julie Michelle Sparks, not Mitchell. I'm from Ohio. Roby here's been to Ohio, staying with us many times.
God bless you. Thank you.
From Ohio to be with him. And
we're all on the same side.
Yeah, same side. That's right.
Thanks, man.
Great. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless.
Pennsylvania.
Thick skin only.
DC,
Maurice Delk.
All those to stand up for our Second Amendment rights.
I should have some. Hey, hold it for a second.
Got it, run.
Yeah, I got some cards left. I should have some cards.
This thing I'm getting ready to read you, we did in Ohio for ours. And they're going to try to do it here as well. Steve wanted me to read this to you.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, listen up.
Letter to the governors and other representatives. Dear governors and others, upon being sworn into public office you currently hold, you recited and swore to
Thank you.
support
Thank you.
and
Appreciate
defend the Constitution of the United States.
I always speak over here for 5 minutes and I'm gone.
What's your channel?
Maurice Delk.
Okay. Moreover, on your own
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Recognizing you admitted that you would take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
Appreciate
Within
it.
60 days acceptance appointment of we the people, we were to complete the affidavit per the US Code 3333, stating you would not violate Title 5 U.S. Code 7311, which
you were weird about me being gay.
An individual
I ain't worried about you being gay. You can't give me a fist bump. See how he is, but that's okay. That's how he is.
Of the United States or the government of the District of Columbia if he advocates for overthrow our constitutional form of government.
She didn't want to shake my hand, but she said I'm homophobic. My son's gay. How's I'm homophobic? My son's a big Bernie supporter.
It is a violation
But I'm homophobic.
of Title 5 U.S. Code.
Let me talk to Antifas real quick. Let me talk to the Antifas. All right, I'm done with my speech. I did my speech. All right, y'all see my speech. Thanks, bro.
Thanks for coming out again.
Anytime I come out of here. Anytime. God bless. All right.
Thanks for coming out.
Hey, appreciate it. Anytime. Thank y'all for coming out. All right. All right.
I walked up and grabbed the mic and he goes, "What are you doing?"
We're back.
Yeah. I said, "You're done talking." I said, "You don't call out the people that are here protecting us."
Let me get back over here.
Yeah, no. Anyways,
what's going on, brother?
I heard
man?
his speech. It was good.
Appreciate it. I like to get up and do my 5-minute speech and I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah. Right.
you went on the street, you're just not talking over our mic.
You warmed up a little bit. Shake off the cold a little.
Talking about cabins.
And I love talking to Antifas.
Not with us.
Yeah, actually, we've actually been talking a bunch. It's been pretty good for the most part.
Good.
We were just packing up at traffic and race, and he comes up to us with a pistol, like waving it around and shit. Like, what do you want? Oh, you guys are I've been on Battle County.
Looks like the rain's coming in.
The rain, the snow.
It's supposed to be snow?
It's like snow. I see some white.
Yeah, I see it now.
This snow is racist. Why gotta be white? I'm offended by the snow.
Damn you, white snow!
Call it cracker snow.
The cracker snow.
Ooh, that was hate speech. I'm sorry I said that word.
Not the cracker.
Cracker snow.
The saltine snow.
Saltine snow, yeah. Let's be politically correct and say saltine snow. We're going to say saltine snow.
Saltine snow, right on.
Saltine snow, everybody. Saltine snow.
Where it's going to even go to this. So I was actually
The snow offends me.
for that D12 section.
This snow offends me.
Well, I'm going to go up above, guys. Thanks for coming. And I'm glad to hear what you guys had to say. Like
Whoa,
I said, I took
it's
to heart what you
snowing.
guys had to say. He doesn't seem to want to talk.
Here in Liberalville.
I actually got him. We were talking a little sense back and forth. So, I mean, we all kind of we're on the same page. It's just that you guys think we're bad, and we got of what's happened with your group.
Where my favorite Antifas at? I want to talk to my favorite Antifa. They got some pot.
We're not really bad.
I want to smoke with some Antifa. Antifa got some weed. I can get a lighter. I want to smoke with some Antifa.
Thanks, guys.
I was like, oh, what are Antifas at? She was all cool and stuff. Like, she's like, I don't know, I was right over there, but I had to go speak. Like, oh, I'm trying to find what are Antifa at? I'm trying to smoke with a couple Antifas. Shh. One of the Antifa has some weed. I want to smoke with one of them. Let me stop. I'm just playing, y'all. No, I'm not. Uh-oh. Let me cover the Antifas real quick. Let me cover the Antifas. Let me cover the Antifa. Let me cover the Antifa. Let me cover him.
Continually yours, we the people.
Yeah, thank you, Jules.
Let me hang on Antifa, man. I don't got a lighter, man. What the hell?
What's up? You gotta find one.
Damn.
Thank you, Julie.
What do you need?
Yeah, somebody got some weed, man.
I have a lighter. But you can't
We're
have
about to be on that real libertarian hours.
No, I want to show. I want to be the first.
Are you going to take it or just...
No, I want to smoke with Antifa, man. I want to smoke some pot with Antifa. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's have the Antifa. Look at that. You're going to be like, Morgan, have the Antifa. Yes, I am.
If they continue to violate the Constitution,
This is how we make America great again.
We've played long enough. We've told them.
Oh, shit. What's this?
This is an official filing.
Due
process.
Man, I ain't never seen nothing in a little capsule.
See, this is why you gotta go to legal states.
The legal
no,
state.
I'm just kidding.
Can
It's
you fire that? Can you fire that? I just
the
want to
great
take a hit.
state of Wisconsin.
Fire them. I just want to take a hit.
You can buy these in Wisconsin.
Well, let's get away from the cops. I want them to bust my ass, get locked up and shit over here. I'll be in jail with the Antifas.
Yeah, let's wait 1 second.
There you go. Holy shit.
No, that's
let's move back a little bit, Antifas. They're like, go get high with the Antifas.
Feel free to take breaks. We're going to have an intermission in a minute, but
we're taking a break. Yeah, we're just taking a break.
Yeah, taking a break. We got the lighter. There you go.
Show me for a second. Yeah.
All right, we can hide with the Antifa.
Please don't burn your glove though, like this thing's will melt on you.
You might have to help me light this.
Oh shit. Hold on, I'm cover this shit with Antifa. Yeah, cover this. There we go.
You're killing me.
I love it.
Hit
Look.
that.
Shit.
No.
God damn it.
My bad.
No. It's still good. It's still good.
Look, it's official. I got high with Antifa.
Hell yeah.
See, pot makers all unite.
Wanna hit this again?
One more
Let's
hit.
get one more hit.
Thank you. See what happens. We all come together. Puff, puff, give. Hold on, grab my beer real quick.
It's good. Now at least I have a pair of fucked gloves.
I've got more gloves. They're just not your.
Oh,
No, I
shit.
don't want anything.
There you go, got my drink.
Good, yeah, you need that. Clear the mouth.
Got some IPA in here. It's IPA.
Oh, sneaky.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, you're my
smart.
favorite conservative.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm your favorite conservative. See, get high with Antifas. Look, I'm the first conservative to ever do that on live.
That's probably true. Okay, it's cold.
Look at it, I gotta drink the rest of this IPA. You see how I did this bubbly right here?
What is it?
IPA. There's some lakefront IPA.
Oh, nice. Stealth. I like it. Get the foam.
Look, I'm out of liquor.
Foam,
Damn
the
it.
foam's the good part. Get it?
Huh?
The foam's the good part. Get it?
Yeah, the foam's the good part. Look. See, this is how we chill, y'all. This is how you keep America great right here. And now,
Need a business card?
do I have a business?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get rid of all my. Hold this for a second. Let me see. Do I have my business card? Man, I just gave away like about.
I wasn't even born in this country, man. I agree with you. I agree with all this. So.
Holy shit! I left my business card. I got rid of all my business cards.
I can find you on online.
You find me, Maurice Delk.
Maurice Delk.
Yeah, you got your phone right here? You find me right here. I just gave away like my 50 business cards, just flying it out here. That means I gotta bring my box over with me. Hey, I got a big YouTube channel. Hey, I came with the interview. This is gonna be an epic interview.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
People gonna love this. It's gonna go viral. They're gonna probably hit 1 million. They're gonna be like, what?
How do you spell it?
M-O space.
Yeah?
No, M-O.
Oh, sorry.
M-O.
M-O.
Space.
Yeah.
R-E-E.
R-E-E.
S-E.
S-E.
A space. D-E-L-K.
D-E-L-K.
Okay. There we go.
All right, I'll find you.
Look me on Facebook or YouTube. Right here.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, I have a proposal for you for this interview.
Okay.
What do you say about we'll do it in person? Like together, we'll sit in the same room and we'll just take.
I'm in Milwaukee though.
Oh man. All right. Well.
I want to. I can do it through live streaming. You send a link to your phone.
Yeah, but if we do it together, we can both take hits of the bong and then do the interview together on the live stream.
Y'all in Madison?
Yeah.
Damn. So I'm gonna get to go to Madison.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Email me.
All right.
And we arrange it. Okay. That'd be good. We just sit there and talk like, what the heck? They sitting there kicking. He kicking it with the man. Cause I'm tired of this fight, y'all. That shit is played out.
I hear you.
It's played out. That's why I'm over here, man.
If we're gonna fight, we should at least fight an enemy worth fighting and not each other.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm with, y'all, man. Man.
There's shit worth fighting for, but it's probably not standing on the set. Well, it might be standing on the set, but it's not any of these people.
Yeah. So you got my email in the card. Make sure you email me and I'll shoot you my cell number.
All right.
And we can kick. See, I'm gonna get Antifa my number. Everybody, you people in Berkeley, y'all better stop you conservatives, man. Y'all better stop it. Because everybody's fighting for the right reasons, man. Everybody. And like my guy A.D. Bell said, he said, you know, we all gonna have to stand for what we believe in. Not all conservatives are bad people. Not all liberals are bad people. Not all pro-blacks are bad people. You know what? I have grown a lot. 2 years ago, I used to be all like, oh, they're right. And then I have to learn. You know, and we grow from all this. You dig what I'm saying? We grow.
Everybody
I want to show people that, man. And I love the turnout because there was no violence and people probably expect it to be like Charlottesville. No, it ain't like that. We all fighting for the cause. You know?
We're certainly happy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we want to be working.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here smoking pot with them, man. We kicking it. Come on now.
How's Wisconsin doing?
Woo!
How about them Patriots out here?
Football team?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait. Dodgers, baby.
That's why I'm making a progress, y'all. People seeing it. You know what? People are being influenced in my live feed, so you're making a progress because I'm telling them, shut the fuck up and listen. Listen to people's points. Listen to why you are fighting. I'm actually going to go home and read this, and I want to talk to y'all, man. I really do want to sit down with y'all and talk to y'all. I might disagree a lot of stuff, but I want to look at some points that I might agree with on here.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I always want to interview Antifas. I always did. And I said, keep your mask on. I want the mask on. And just show it like,
I mean, I'm mostly just cold, man.
This guy is cold, shoot.
Like, you know.
Do you want hand warmers yet? Your hands look like they're starting to lose circulation.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm positive. See, they offer me to keep my hands warm.
Like, we got it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I appreciate that, man.
All right.
I'm good. I'm immune to the cold. I'm from the windy city. I'm from Chicago.
All right. See, I'm from Florida. So
Oh, okay. See, you see my tattoo, Chicago Bears.
Nice.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, wow. You're very
I'm
from
from
Chicago.
I'm a windy city guy. Windy city. I can tell you from Florida, you got the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
You Orlando Magic fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, it's a rough time for us. Don't mock me for it. Okay?
Oh, yeah. See, this ain't Penny Hardaway no more. This ain't Shaq O'Neal and Nick Anderson no more.
It's not even Dwight Howard and Jameer Nelson.
See, ain't even that. I forgot y'all had a team.
It's not even. Look. This is the first offensive thing you've said to me.
Yes, it is. See? And I got the market hat didn't even offend. It was more of the sport. Look at this right here. 30% is in the house.
Free like we are now.
You know.
Our people's decided that
This is cool. Y'all, man, I'm chilling. Man,
Intermission's over.
Yeah, I think so.
our own military started coming in. George Washington.
So email me ASAP, and we're going to set up an interview. We are going to set up an interview. If I couldn't make it now, what kind of phone you have?
Like a Samsung.
Okay, because sometimes, you know, my work schedule is busy. If I can't make it, we can still, if push on the shove, I can go on my computer, send you a link, and y'all can like video chat
Just
me.
put your number in my phone and then text you from my phone.
Yeah, do that. Here's my, let's do that.
And then you'll know, that you're not just going to give me your number and then I'm going to take it. You'll have mine.
No, here's my number right here. Just put my number in and text me, and I'll text you back when the thing's back.
All right, tell me.
Okay, hold on.
And they were causing tyranny.
Wait, hang on.
So I want to put my number public.
Same thing is happening.
Better make sure when you go back and edit this and make sure.
Start to stand up for our constitutional rights.
Is that right? All right, I'm just going to call you because that's easier, and then it's going to be a Florida number. All right. And you'll know it'll come in around 141.
So I'm going to lock you in, and
you can read it out loud on the stream.
I won't. And we're going to set up an interview on my YouTube channel. It's going to be good. That's going to be epic, y'all.
Regardless of they can come in and claim this on anybody. It doesn't have to have guns to be involved into it.
Love being intellectual.
Constitution all the way around, and that's what the people.
This stuff got me all buzzed. I feel good. I feel good. So good.
You look good, by the way, for a man who has 7 grandchildren. I was like, dang, all right.
I guess black and
I guess not.
I think it's the freckle that had the wrinkles treatment.
Yeah.
You said, what's the event? It's about our Second Amendment, First Amendment. We fighting for.
How's my mask look? Is it on straight?
Look in the mirror right here.
All right, hang on. All right, now we're good. Now we're talking. Gotta get an optics check.
Yeah.
Vibe check.
So, have you ever been in Portland, Berkeley?
No.
Okay, so you know about that? You've been in Berkeley and Portland down there?
Brother and sister here,
I'm not allowed this to
Follow
happen.
the news. We know about that problem.
reminds me of
life.
Oh, Joey Gibson. That's
Joey
right.
Gibson.
Maybe I can put him on the live feed.
Now that
He's a good friend of mine.
Because wasn't he on? He came on Thomas's show, right?
Yep, he did.
Yeah, I saw that.
Joey Gibson, that's my dude. He wild. Now he cool as hell. I mean, what up, Joey? Joey cool.
What did they do?
Look, I'm the patriot, right? That people like, hold on, I try to be cool with everybody. Hey, hold on, everybody.
Maybe we'll go over and do what you want.
I remember when I first 3 years ago, Black Lives Matter came down to our rally, and then people was like, "Oh, the Black Lives Matter!" I said, "Shut up!" I took a picture with them. I interviewed Black Lives Matter on my channel. I said, "Shut up!" And I lost hundreds of Trump supporters, hundreds of them. They're like, "You are an infiltrator." I said, "Shut up! Get the fuck out of my face."
For me to go from Ohio,
I'm about uniting.
I had a guy the
You know,
other
and
day.
it shows you where their heads are at. It really does, you know, because there's nothing controversial about that statement. You know, what's controversial about that? We should all appreciate Black Lives Matter. Not constantly.
When you do to a string with it, that's a different story. You know, like I have talked, like I interviewed pro-black people the other day. I mean, a person that believes in segregation, even though I don't believe in segregation, but let that person have a thought like you believe in segregation. You know, I disagree with the person, but I just listen. Let her talk. I believe in letting everybody talk.
It's up to us to step up. Just
Y'all feel me?
When he called Peter stepped up. What happened with Peter? Now the largest church.
Sona said the only view Antifa has is money, drugs, and alcohol.
I mean,
hey, gave me some pot. Hey, agree to disagree. I'll take it. They the only one providing me some weed.
I'm not saying, okay, I don't know about the money part, but the drugs and alcohol part, I mean, we are in Wisconsin. You know, we do like our beer here. I'm not going to lie to you about that. So,
I'm with y'all with that.
Right? I know, you over here smuggling your IPA in your Snapple bottle, you know.
Right.
Yeah, like, come on now.
I challenge you guys to get out.
Ain't nobody got money.
12.5 hours for me.
We're about returning money to the people from the government.
So let me ask y'all something. I hear this rumor. I hear this. Is George Soros paying y'all $10,000 a month?
No.
Oh shit.
I wish.
Is George Soros paying y'all?
Guys, we are here to
That would make our lives so much better. So much better.
So much better.
Right?
Oh, I'm like, hold on. Someone asked me, George Soros, you probably said, they said, Mo, you probably would join Antifa for $10,000 a month.
Oh yeah, anyone would.
Look, I'd be like, resist!
Screw the $10,000. Just give me health insurance. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'll do it for a dental plan. Like,
we're gonna be out here either way. If you want to pay us for it, then we'll be about it.
Yeah.
We love you. Hey, we appreciate you. They drove all the way from Ohio, each other, and they do the same thing we do here.
Right.
They support the Constitution. Thank you, TJ. Give him another round of applause.
Thank you, TJ.
No, I'm not speaking again. I'm done speaking. TL, who you? I never seen you, TL. How you doing?
Minnesota, not Michigan. Minnesota. It's cold. Sorry.
Sorry.
Good afternoon, Patriots.
I'm glad that she knew my name. I didn't even know. She's like, hey, Mo, like, how you know who I am anyway?
Because I've been to like 10 of these. Because I've been to like 10 of these.
Oh, so I'm the, I'm gonna be trolling.
No, I've seen you speak a couple times.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, so I recognize you.
You recognize me, okay?
Yeah, you're in January.
January, yep.
Right.
Yep, Thomas
Plus,
Leaguer.
we watch some of Thomas's videos and we watch some of Daniel Dirk's videos. So
Okay.
you pop up
I
in
highly
there.
recommend you get one. In fact, get a whole
It's always
bunch.
good to watch
It is
things,
not
you know.
only
You
our
never know
duty
when you'll be
to
surprised
uphold
watching
and
something, see
defend
someone you really like.
this document. It is our
Yeah. So
duty
she said I'm the coolest conservative
Yeah, you're my
ever.
favorite conservative.
Favorite conservative. Listen to
Our
me. That's
country was
good.
founded
That's
on the
history
principle
right
that we have basic
there. That
human
means
rights.
that I have done my part.
This
I have not
document
spread
was
hate.
written
So,
by our
screw what y'all think. Man,
to
this is
limit
this
our
is my
ability
thing with rates.
to infringe
This is
upon
my
those
take
rights.
on it. Not just holding the
It was
flag.
written to keep our government small.
I got a
And
question.
ensure that they
We were
work
talking about
for us.
InfoWars earlier. What do you think about
We
that
the
lawsuit
people.
about the Sandy Hook stuff?
Now this
I'm not-
pocket
I don't
constitution
really think I'll
was given to me by
Yeah, that's fair.
television. I'm so proud to call
But I
it.
like him. I'm good friends with
When he
his
gave it to me,
co-responder,
he told me to read it.
That guy who looked like
I know what the constitution
good friends with. I've done InfoWars before, and
and I know what it means.
I'm connected with them. But I'm kind of, you know
But
what?
I read
I don't agree
it,
with anything you say, but we.
and I got
I'm like
pissed
making
off.
So
And I read it again, and I
I
could
know
not
how to
believe
Jones is. People say I'm kind of crazy on my live videos.
We have come.
Damn, Mo, you be crazy. I be at night just napping like.
I cannot believe that we, the people, have allowed our country to get into such a state
I like Alex Jones
of
though.
disrepair.
He's entertaining. I hate that they banned him from.
How did this happen? We got
You know, that's like the one thing that people really kind of fall down hard on is like, I think when he said that stuff about those kids, I think that was where people really got, you know, I mean, that's where the lawsuit came from, so I guess that's where people started getting upset.
Sally, you said, is she I know how she looks. She took her face off. She just cold.
I'm just cold.
She ain't had her face. And she's a beautiful young lady too. I love her. She ain't hiding her face. She just cold.
It's like sleeting out here. Like, what do you want?
Dude, I love them. They're my new friends.
This beautiful symbol of freedom is seen by many as
Gotta get straightened up here
Yeah,
again.
right here. Look at it. Look, you using my camera, my feet as a mirror.
You gotta stay pretty.
You gotta stay pretty, yeah. And you are very pretty. I'll tell you that.
Now these allow a judge with no evidence of any crime.
Girl. You said that
Based
dude
on
looks.
hearsay.
Oh my God! Y'all stop it, y'all. I'm just trying to get nice.
A emergency
You said
risk
that's
protection
one
order.
dude by the woman looks uncomfortable.
Or
It's
or
cold.
whatever they decide to
Give
call
us
it.
a break. We all look
Law
uncomfortable.
enforcement then comes to your
You'd be uncomfortable too if you had 3 different teams of police
demand your
snipers
firearms.
watching you. You'd feel uncomfortable too. And that goes for everyone here, not just the leftists. We're
Yes.
all a little on edge
We
about
all
these snipers
are. We
around.
all are.
Now it is now.
And this is the first time I actually talked to Ed, just actually kicked it with Antifa. The first time I got
We're such timing.
That's so cool. So listen, everybody. CNN wouldn't cover this. Fox News wouldn't even cover this. They all, the hateful Antifa. No. They ain't hateful.
We're super chill.
They super chill. All of them super chill. Look at them. Super
No.
chill over there.
Are any of these folks in Madison?
No, they all over. You got some of them Texas, California. They all worldwide.
Well, if any of you are in the Madison area, you know, you should come by, say hi. We do a free meal. We get out there, serve the community. It's very important to us.
I want to hang out with y'all.
We would love to have you come, you know, help, just visit.
I would help
eat with
serve
us.
3 meals with y'all.
That would be tight. Yes,
Fourth,
yes.
The right of the people to be secure against unreasonable search and seizure.
Man, I wish I was out of Madison.
The
See, I
fifth,
want to.
no person
where
shall
it's
be
at,
held
right? I
to
mean,
answer
the
for
halls of power
capital
is
or
the place to
otherwise
be.
infamous crime unless presented or indictment of
You know,
a
if
grand
you're gonna
jury,
protest, you gotta come
nor
here anyway,
be
so
deprived of
might as well.
And much respect, everybody
liberty,
giving us
or
much respect
property
over here. That's what's talking about.
without
Because
due
I want to show that.
process of
Look,
law.
I want to show
The
people that
sixth,
we can
In
unite
all
everybody.
criminal prosecutions,
Let's
the
do
accused
this.
shall enjoy the
I'm gonna
rights
be on
of
this
a
video. I've
speedy
been on this
and
video
public
forever.
trial.
2 hours. Ooh, wee, that's good.
And you still got people, hell of people watching.
Yeah.
Dang.
First I had almost 400. It kind of dipped off to 100 and stuff.
To be
But
confronted
That's
with
pretty good.
witnesses,
Yeah.
paid witnesses in his favor.
I got this battery right here.
Oh, okay,
Portable
yeah,
charger
yeah,
right here. Y'all see this?
You're ready to rock.
I'm ready to rock.
Perception.
I just came from Washington, D.C.
State,
Nice.
no state
You know,
shall
I was down there. I was actually at a
enforce
trans
any
rally
law
in Washington,
which
D.C.
shall abridge
And I went
the
down there. They
privileges
showed me mad
of
love. I was hugging the
citizens of the
transgender down there.
United States.
Transgender. Like, I
Nor
think they showed me
shall
love. They're like,
any
what are you? I was
state
late for my rally.
deprive any person
For my speech.
of
Because
life,
I was down there
liberty, or
kicking it at the,
property
you know what I'm saying, with the
without
liberals over
due
there. They're like,
process of
well,
law.
where you at? Because they know I'm very intellectual.
We can also
They know that
include
this is my
the eighth,
call.
because in my
And I was in
opinion,
Inglewood,
firearm
Chicago, in a bad neighborhood.
confiscation is
With a MAGA hat
definitely
on.
cruel and
They
unusual.
do have machine gun. Follow me on Instagram. I was all cool with them. They didn't care about my
Now,
MAGA hat on.
let me
I want to
remind
prove a
you
point that we
these
all, if we all sit down and have a
confiscation
beer
orders
together, or smoke
are
together,
issued with no
we have more
actual
in common
crime
than
being
we think.
committed upon hearsay.
Listen, we all have more in common with
You
each
do
other
not
than we
hear
do with any
anything
of the people
about
who work in that
police
building.
until the police
Yes.
officers come to your
Look, y'all
door to demand your property.
chilling with Antifas.
Not only do these violate these specific constitutional amendments,
Yes.
they instill fear,
Facebook and YouTube, what's up?
fear of speaking your mind.
So Alex Jones, y'all better cover
fear
this.
of voicing
Yeah, Alex
your
Jones,
brand.
have me on. Let me come on InfoWars.
You heard this, Alex Jones? Will Johnson, I know we talking.
I've kicked it with a lot of people.
I'm actually gonna call Will Johnson. Will Johnson, check this out.
Or any other of
I've
the
hung out with a lot of
million
people who've been guests on
scenarios I can
InfoWars
sit
before,
here
so I
and
think it's
say.
about time.
Yeah.
I'm in the circle. I should be allowed to do an interview on InfoWars.
This also
Come on now, let's do
must
this.
also create more negative stigma
I love this.
for mental health.
I love this. And I'm about to end his feed. Who
in their right mind?
Because we're for 2 hours, I don't want to get too long and stuff. And people see videos too long and they get a little bored. But that was good. I covered everything right. And anything y'all want to say before I
need help. I'm having trouble.
I mean,
in these
thank you so
areas
much for coming, for talking to us.
It's possible that they're going to get red flags.
It's been real.
Yeah, anything y'all want to say? Hold on. Let me get right here. Let me get right here to the Antifas. Let me look at this. This is the last shot with the Antifas right here. And I'm gonna screenshot this later on. This is gonna be good. And then hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna screenshot this later on. I'm gonna screenshot this later on. Look, with the Antifas.
Did we ever come up with one of those? Upside down is this our thing? Sorry.
Antifas.
We're not up to date on the latest trends. I think that this is it. So there we go.
Yeah, Antifas in the house. We got a MAGA hat. And you got the Antifa. Resist.
Yeah, arm the working class.
Resist.
We are heading down a dangerously slippery slope.
Yeah, right?
National
Remember the 4 rules?
red flag law that, made it through the House.
You say it don't fit Alice Jones narrative. No, it don't.
Our president
I'm more
has
intellectual
recently come out and said
but it's
he
all
no
good.
longer supports this law.
It's true.
But
they're like, a lot of people want to keep y'all like
make it through the Senate.
looking in the back.
And
Like,
it could get signed into law. None of
I got
us
flaws in my life.
All right, can I ask him maybe a controversial question then that you might not want to answer?
Now,
come on, bring it!
I personally
I appreciate what you're doing here and that you're like trying to bring people together. So what do you think of like someone like Durst who like comes in, film stuff and then really tries to like hype it up and say crazy communist, it feels like the kind of stuff that's trying to divide, and this feels like the kind of stuff that's trying to bring people together. So I don't know if it's fair to ask you about another streamer on air, but what do you think about that?
Dirk, that's my dude. He's funny. I know he's controversial and he's a good dude.
He's standing up here.
Dirk off the chain. That's all I gotta say. I love Dirk.
Going against the
That's him.
narrative
Platform.
is punishable.
He's a good dude and he's very intellectual too. He lives on the east side of Milwaukee by straight up liberals, and he's actually well liked over there. And Dirk is just Dirk. he always get thrown out. I was just talking. He always get thrown out of places. He holding his camera and he's a lot younger than me too. So I'm a lot older and.
The fear of violence.
Shout out to you, Dirk. Where you at, Dirk? Shout out to you. We actually rolled together. They put me up, then they put Dirk up. We just kicking it.
People at work, church, within our community.
I appreciate Dirk. Love Dirk. Shout out to Dirk. Love you.
I want to challenge all
Kevin said, "Fuck both sides." I hear you. Both sides are messed up. Right and left. You got far right and you got far left. I agree. I don't like Paul
Do
Ryan.
not be politically correct.
I don't like Scott Walker.
Get involved and take a stand.
Yeah, he's a rhino. He's a traitor. I think he's an undercover Democrat anyway. Yes, I said it. Fuck Paul Ryan.
We need to email. We need to make phone calls. We need to rally.
While we're at it.
That
man takes so much money here in the Wisconsin Congress. Takes so much money from health insurance companies and then constantly blocks or pushes through bills that benefit big pharma, that benefits big health care. While people are racking up all this medical debt. So fuck you, Robin Boss. Fuck you.
Listen, everybody. I watch every Patriot.
It's annoying. And they get spread.
Antifa, why so hateful? Look. I'm probably the only one that you see over there. I'm probably the first one you see that's gonna talk with him.
So damn pretty.
And kicking with him.
Thank you.
And you got my personal. I don't get about my personal number, and you got my personal phone number.
I feel honored.
Antifa got my personal phone number, and they're gonna be alive on my personal, on my YouTube channel. This is gonna be lit.
All right,
and we ain't gonna argue. We're gonna sit there and have
be Dave Sweetie.
We are.
Interview with Antifa. Once they see that, they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. They probably, I'm gonna get a lot of
Indiana and Kentucky Coalition.
But fuck them.
Dave Sweetie, everybody.
That's what's up.
I'm Dave Sweetie.
So I'm about to end this live feed, y'all. Thank you. Much love. I love y'all. God bless. And this is what it's about. It's about uniting America. Uniting my people. I love everybody. I love you. I love all y'all. I love everybody over here. This is what it's about. I don't spread. We don't spread hate.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. See y'all.